Dear friends, presently the days are of heavy rains and storms, and tree is a major hurdle and hazard and reason of breakages of conductor, falling and breaking of poles during heavy storms and rainfall. Generally, what happens during summer days, if tree clearances are less, tree becomes a source for fires, and in rainy season it becomes a source of trippings and breakdowns and a major cause of transient faults. Kindly see one of the video issued from my friend how 11 kV line conductors are passing through the tree branches, and due to less clearance how it has got a notch due to sparking on it due to less clearance. Please see the video and then I will talk further. And not sparking. Dear friends, this video clearly shows that whether the tree was existing before stringing of line is a very doubtful factor, and it shall be verified. And generally it is found that in present days lines are strung without tree cutting and commissioned also. Reasons the construction people knows. If we go to the legal factors of this situation as per IS code 5613 part 1 section 2, as per rule 17.1, all overhead lines should be patrolled periodically at intervals not exceeding 3 months, and during this patrolling specifically the trees which have become dangerous for the lines and require felling or trimming shall be noted down, and subsequently the trees shall be cut or trimmed according to a legal provision of Maharashtra Act of 34 of 1964, the Maharashtra Felling Trees Regulation Act 1964. As per the provisions of this Act, all tree cutting or trimming shall be done, and for 11 kV line, the tree clearance shall be more than 15 feet on each side of the line. But all these legal provisions are not being looked into by anybody. Then what is the result? The result is that in heavy rains and storms, the trees falls on the line. Suppose here this tree falls on this 11 kV line, definitely the conductors will be broken and poles will be bended or broken. And if not broken, in rainy season, due to the weight of showers, the weight on branches of the tree increases, and the branch bends and the line clearance between them reduces and sparking takes place. Sometimes transient faults are there and breakdowns are there. This is in rainy season. In summer season, what happens whenever there is a wind, the conductor and tree branch clearance comes so less that the tree comes within sparking zone of the conductor and sparking takes place. Being a transient fault, there may not be permanent fault, but the conductor gets damaged as seen by you in this video. And in as the time passes due to aging, this conductor at this weak spot snaps or breaks and further accident breakdowns occurs. I think I have made you clear regarding this. Secondly, on such trees, if somebody climbs for cutting the tree or some monkey climbs on this tree for eating the leaves or something of this tree, it gets electrocuted. Similarly, the animals eating honey also can get electrocuted here. There are a number of possibilities. Similarly, the leaves of the tree have resistance, inductance and capacitance. Hence, it has got a very heavy effect of induced voltages, which due to which a person touching the leaves of these trees can get electrocuted, and some such accidents has been occurred of electrocution. And if a lightning strikes on this tree, it may jump on this elementary line and can cause damages to complete insulation of the line, and further the lightning arrestor do not work safely at substation. It may damage transformer and other in the switchyard. These are so many big hazards, and for this there are so many regulations, etc., to which the competent authority has to do attention and avoid such accidents and damages. Now, please see the second tree. Now, please see this tree. This is a babura tree. I can assess. And further, please see further. The further poles are seems to be tilted. Now, see how the conductor has gone through these branches of this tree. Generally, on this tree, a shepherd man climbs and cuts branches of the babur for his sheep, etc. And number of times he comes in contact with this conductor, or he gets shocked through the branches of these cut trees. There are so many hazards of the trees near electrical line conductors. But this matter is not being taken seriously. As a matter of fact, before commissioning the line, all the trees within the right of way of the line are required to be cut with permission of the tree officer as per the act I have already quoted. And after commissioning, as and when tree grows, the branches are to be trimmed regularly as per quarterly patrolling of the lines. I think the electricity is a very good servant if handled properly, life maintained properly. Otherwise, the trees near lines are source of breakdowns, accidents and fires. I think I have talked very seriously, and all the relevant information is told regarding the maintenance and construction with reference to the trees near lines and conductors. On this issue, where during my tenure as a executive engineer, I have written a very technical paper on this issue, that is perspective of legal perspective, biological perspective, and technical perspective of tree near transmission or distribution line, and that paper was published in IMA journal, which has a circulation throughout the nation. But I think very few people might have read those paper and followed. For any doubt, kindly contact me and subscribe to my YouTube video channel for such informative videos, construction practices and maintenance practices. Thank you. Myself, Ramdas Khandagade, retired Chief Engineer and National Safety Commission member. Thank you.